Okay, folks, this is something I got for my birthday from a group that I used to go to for my disability, one of my disabilities, the one I can't mention, the one that carries stigma. And basically, I used to hang out at this group, but I have no time for that group anymore. I'm too busy making demos, and I want to focus on what I can do, not what I can't do. I don't want to be tied up in the disability world. I want to rise above it, folks, but I do appreciate this gift that they give me every year, and I don't acknowledge them. I don't tell them thank you, but I will do it now and basically, give them a shout out, you could say, perhaps. I wonder if red's the right colour. I don't know if red's going to be the right colour. Brown, maybe red. But yeah, I just really don't want to be thinking about my disability too much as I can. I want to focus on what I can do, not what I can't do. And this is what the demos are there for in large part, as well as getting in touch with my partner Luigi. And so, I'm wanting to get recognised as an artist. Yeah, for what I can do, not what I can't do. They make these really nice things every year, and this is from them. This is it, folks. This is a handmade birthday card from a lady called Janet M. And Janet and all the people who are included in this card, thank you very much for thinking of me all this time. I'm sorry I've got no time to hang out, but thank you very much for you all who made this card. Bonza. Okay, that's it. Now we're just going to take this and make it into a demo piece. Make this into something really nice. It already is a nice item. I do think 200% we're going to keep it at that. So this is dedicated to Janet M and all the people who also contributed to the greetings on this card. Photocopier is making a low-pitched squeaking noise, but this photocopier is getting old, and this has come up looking quite a treat actually. It's come up better than I thought I could make it. Maybe I could cut it down there. Also, I just bumped something on the photocopier, folks. I'm just going to put this away. But yeah, all the best to this group that I used to go to years ago. Yeah. And this is it. This is our piece, a negative image we've made. I'm going to stretch it. I'm going to line it up here. Be about there. Actually, we're going to go back. We should have stayed with the brightness. I'm going to use the red. I'm going to, yeah. Yeah, that's come up looking really quite nice. Do wonder if maybe I should enlarge it upwards. Maybe that might be better to have it up there like a bit more. So just about there by the markings. I'll just use that as a guide. But yeah, all the best to the group that I used to go to, and that the people who got to know a bit about me when I was younger. But I'm different now. I've grown out of this group. I've grown out of focusing on my disability, folks, even though it's something that still has to be, addressed in day-to-day living skills. Being disabled does entail lots of limitations, but I don't want to focus on those anymore than what I have to. I really want to rise above. I'm going to leave it on 170. I want to rise above it. I want to just be recognised as a talented person, and Janet should also think the same way as well. And it's good that she's making her art and she distributes it and shares it with people like myself, because art is a very good thing, folks. I'm going to move it up a bit further still. But art is a good therapeutic thing when you're disabled, and it works for heaps of different disabilities, not just this one that I'm talking about, this one that is associated with stigma. Stigma shouldn't exist, folks. I want to acknowledge that, folks. Stigma should never be in the frame. Why should... I fucked it up. So, we shouldn't have to worry about what people think of us because of being disabled, but unfortunately people do judge, and there's always a lot of stereotypes and cliches associated with it that are not terribly helpful. I wish I didn't have to hide it from the world. I wish I didn't have to hide this disability that I have, that I've been diagnosed with, from the world just because of stigma. It shouldn't be like that, but unfortunately the world hasn't really changed much. The world's become a very mean and dark place, and a place full of ableism and all that sort of shit. So basically, people often judge you because of what you've been diagnosed with, and unfortunately sometimes they don't see the real person. I know I shouldn't be ashamed of what I've been diagnosed with, folks. I shouldn't be ashamed, and a lot of people would probably disagree with me that I should hide it, but I do feel that people may not take me seriously, that I'm too disabled, So I'm not going to fucking disclose it until maybe later. You'll probably hear about it later down the track, maybe, folks. After I've become a successful artist, after I've gone to air on television, I can say what it is I've been diagnosed with. And then by then people would see me, the person, outside the framework of the stigmatised disability. But basically I don't want to show it off yet. It's not time. Anyway, enough of that. That's come up looking quite interesting. I think we can now call this demo quits.